Hello friends, today in this tutorial we will be talking about the top 30 animation libraries for JavaScript and Node.js developers. So this will be a complete list where we will be discussing in detail about these 30 animation libraries. So if you are a user UI developer, definitely watch this video and please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. Now, guys, the very first library is called as GreenSock. So GreenSock is a very popular library. Just go to Google and search for GreenSock, and this is their official website. So here you can just perform high performance, build high performance animations. It is also available as a Node.js module. So definitely check out this library. It's a very awesome animation library. Now, guys, we will be talking about the next library, which is called as VelocityJS. So basically, it's a very good framework. Just go to Google and type VelocityJS. This is their official website, and basically it replaces the jQuery animate method. So it's a very good alternative for building a nice little cool little animations inside your browser. It supports 2D 3D animations, and it's a very good framework. Now, guys, we will be talking about Lax.js. So it's a really good library for building. If you are building for, let's suppose, games inside your browser, then you can also build out cool little animations with this. Simply search lax.js. So this is their official GitHub repository, simply and website. All the example code is given. So check out this library also. Now, guys, we will be talking about Relax.js. So basically, it's a parallax animation library for vanilla JavaScript developers here. So basically, whenever you scroll down your page, this is a parallax animation library. So if you search on Google, the very first link which comes in, so this will go to their official website. So it's a very good parallax library if you want to implement in JavaScript. Now, guys, we will be talking about the very famous animation library, which is called as Three.js. So if you go to Google, type this, you will go to their official website. So it supports if you're building game, if you're a game developer, if you want to build out 2D 3D characters, animations, and games inside the browser, then it's a very tremendous library and powerful library. All the example codes are given, and it has a great community support and documentation. Now, guys, we will be talking about a very new library which is coming here, Reveal Animations, which allows you to build out wow.js. If you go to Google, this is their official website, and it is a UK based website, so United Kingdom. And basically, its user interface is tremendous, and it is able to build out cool little animations. And I really like this library. It is very easy to implement, and it also has its own Node.js module as well. So you can definitely check out this library. Now, guys, we will be talking about another library called as Chocolat.js. This is also a very new library in the market. I recently discovered it. So if you go to Google and type this, the very first link which comes in, this is their website. So basically, it allows you to display several images on your web page, and it groups those images and create a cool little animation. So whenever you scrolling down the web page, these images will be animated, and very good animation library. Definitely check out this. Guys, we will be discussing animate on scroll. So shorthand is called as AOS.js. So it's a tremendous library if you want to implement animations when you scroll the page, when you want the animation. So if you go to Google, type this, the very first link which comes in, this is called as animate on scroll library. So whenever you are scrolling down the page, if you want the animations to come, this is a tremendous vanilla JavaScript animation library. Definitely check out this. So now, guys, we will be discussing tilt.js. This is again a parallax tilt effect plugin, jQuery plugin, you can say that, but it's a tremendous if animation library. It requires jQuery. You need to include the jQuery CDN above that. If you go to Google, type this, the very first link which comes in, this is their GitHub page here. All the example code will be given for this library. So definitely check out this. So now, guys, if you want to animate annotations on a web page, this is an annotation JavaScript animation library. If you want to highlight something on the web page by some kind of underline colors, this is a tremendous library, RoughNotation.js. If you go to Google, this is their official website. I personally use this library a lot because I need to highlight something on the web page. Circle out, rectangle, all these shapes you can draw it annotation library. So definitely check out this library. All the examples are also given. Now guys, if you want to draw some kind of particles, some kind of crackers inside your fireworks, inside your browser, inside this library makes it possible, which is TS Particles. This is a, you can see that if you type this on Google, this is their official website. All the example code is given, so it has a great documentation. You can see if you want to draw crackers, fireworks inside your web page in the background, you can do this like this. So definitely check out this. Now guys, this is Particles.js. It's a very old JavaScript popular animation library. If you go to Google, type this is the lightweight JavaScript library for creating particles, some kind of background effect if you want to implement crackers or some kind of animation effect that you want to create particles. You can use this library. It's a tremendous library and very powerful as well. All the example code is given, so definitely check out this. Now guys, we will be talking about another new library of animation of JavaScript in the market, which is called as Mo.js. So Mo.js guys, basically it also has its Node.js module, so it allows you to create nice little animations on the web page. You can see the example code here. All the examples are also given on the web page, so definitely check out this library as well. Now guys, we'll be discussing about another which is called as Lightbox.js. So basically if you want to draw, basically if you want to build out overlay images animations on the web page, if you have a lot of images on the web page, then you want to make some kind of animation with it, you can use this library Lightbox.js. So if you go to Google, type this, the very first link which comes here, this is the website. Now guys, we'll be discussing about SLICK.js. It's a tremendous library if you want to build carousel animation inside your browser. Basically again, if you have a lot of images, if you want to basically style this inside the carousel, then you can definitely style this using Slick.js. So if you go to Google, the very first link which comes in, this is the library. Now guys, we will be talking about another Python package which is called as Report Lab. So this is a very good library for adding graphics, and if you want to add any kind of shapes, tables, you can also take screenshots of websites and convert to PDF documents. So this is all in all a very good package for PDF creation. So simply install this package by using pip install report lab. This adds its own website. So now guys, again, this is scroll-based library called as Locomotive.js. So if you have a lot of data on the web page, if you want to, if the user scrolls, then you want to show some kind of animations with the elements, then you can use this framework Locomotive.js. So it basically, it will detect the end of the page, and basically if you drag down, automatically your elements will have some kind of animation effect. So this is a tremendous library, definitely check out. Guys, we will again discuss this old carousel. This is a very old library if you are building carousel inside your application. If you have a lot of images, if you want to style them inside the carousel, definitely check out this. It also supports touch and drag and support of images as well. So basically it is specifically designed for mobile devices. If you want to build out responsive websites, definitely implement this JavaScript animation library. Now guys, we'll be discussing about the swiping animation. So if you want to develop a mobile application, mobile touch slider. So if you want to build out slider applications, then you can definitely check out this swiper.js. It's a very new tool in the market. And if you go to Google, type this, the very first link which comes in, this is their official website, swiperjs.com. And it is able to build out responsive animations on mobile phones as well. Now guys, we'll be discussing about another library called as simpleParallax.js. So again, if you have to have build out parallax animations inside your browser, you can simply Google simple parallax, the very first link which comes in. This is the tiny, very tiny vanilla JavaScript library that adds parallax animations inside your web pages. So if you have a lot of elements inside your home page, you can add this library. Definitely check out. Discussing about Splide.js kites, it's again a very flexible, lightweight, and accessible carousel-based, slider-based JavaScript animation. So if you have a lot of images, elements, if you want to show them inside carousel, then you can implement this Splide.js. It's a very lightweight library. I personally use it, and basically it takes a very less code to implement the animation. So definitely check out this. It has a lot of documentation. Discussing about another new library of JavaScript which allows you to build out animations. Basically, it's an animation engine, so which is called as Qt.js, Kute. So if you just search on Google, the very first link which comes in, you can do this. It allows you to draw SVG images, transform them. It has a outstanding performance. Basically, you can also build out 2D, 3D games with this also. You can all build out animation games. This is complete JavaScript animation engine. You're discussing about ANIME.js. So it's basically it allows you to build out gradient animations inside the browser. Basically, if you want to build out gradient animations with the background color, if you want to implement some kind of gradient in the background show to the user, then it's a very useful tiny little package for doing this process. So definitely check out this. If you go to Google, type this, the very first link which comes in here it is. We're discussing about PopMotion.js. It's again a very nice little animation engine which allows you to build out advanced animations. So if you want to build out some complex animations, then definitely this package will be very useful for you. It allows you to build out spring animations. You can implement it on multiple elements. So definitely check out this. We will be discussing about Vivus.js. So again, this is SVG images animation. If you have a lot of SVG images inside your browser, and if you want to implement some kind of animation with those images, definitely you can check out this package. It has no dependencies. It's a very lightweight JavaScript. It's used to animate the SVG images. So definitely check out. Whenever you are some typing animations want to implement this, you can implement this odd little framework of JavaScript which is called as type.js. So you can see on the console some writing animations are taking place. So if you want to implement some kind of writing animation on the browser, definitely you can implement this animation library. It has got a lot of example code documentation as well, so definitely check out this. Now guys, if you want to show some kind of progress bar, loading bar, spinner on side your application, so if you are requesting some data from the website, if you want to display some progress bar, this is a really good framework, progressbar.js. So you can see you can just create responsive and stylish progress bars with the help of this dependency. So definitely check out this. We're discussing about a really old framework of JavaScript animation engine. So I think it's 10 years old framework, ANIME.js, but it supports everything. It can style images, elements, CSS properties, SVG, DOM elements, all in one framework, animation framework. So if you are looking for a all in one, if you're building a very large enterprise application, if you want to build out some kind of animation, definitely check out anime.js. We're discussing about ani.js. It's basically allows you to without writing any sort of code, if you want to implement some kind of animations without writing any kind of code, it has its own editor in order to generate animations, and it will give you the code. Definitely check out this library. You can search on Google and type, and this is the official website. So it allows you to create CSS animations. Library guys here, the Remotion library, it allows you to create programmatic videos. If you want to create MP4 videos, animation videos, you can search this framework, Remotion. It is also available for JavaScript, Node.js, and React.js applications as well. So you can make MP4 videos programmatically from images, background music as well. So definitely check out this.